Monday, November 10th meeting of the Ayer Board of Health to order. Would you like to read?
Jokey.
It's the best thing about being chair.
Alrighty. This meeting/hearing of the Ayer Board of Health will be held in person at the location provided on this notice. Members of the public are welcome to attend this in-person meeting. Please note that while an option for remote attendance and/or participation via Zoom is being provided as a courtesy to the public, the meeting/hearing will not be suspended or terminated if technological problems interrupt the virtual broadcast, unless otherwise required by law. Members of the public with a particular interest in a specific item on this agenda should make plans for in-person versus virtual attendance accordingly. This meeting will be live on Zoom. The public may access the proceedings by joining Zoom meeting ID number 978-772-8220 or by calling 929-205-6099. For additional information about remote participation, please contact Samantha Benoit, Administrative Coordinator, at sbenoit@ayer.ma.us or 978-772-8220, extension 145, prior to the meeting.
Thank you. Very nicely done. Public input. Room's a little quiet. Anybody on in the greater public world out there? No? Okay.
Steve said he might join by.
Was that
Barry's
somebody?
Here. That's just that Barry's here.
Was that Barry?
Oh, okay. Hi, Barry. You make us feel not so alone. All right.
No public input on my end.
Okay. Thank you. You're welcome to any time, though. Discussion, Neshoba stuff. Did Bridget leave anything?
She didn't leave anything. She wasn't even in today.
Okay. Okay.
The only thing was that email, and really the update is they're continuing to renew food permits.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then looking into the complaint about the elementary school.
Yes. Right.
In the call-up as well, so.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's kind of where it was the last time I talked to her, too. There wasn't anything pressing, nothing to sign. All right. And I have nothing on Neshoba. Nothing new, nothing different. Old business, harm reduction. So the news there is we're all set.
We're all set. There was, I sent Sam, there's a flyer that was sent in one of the emails that I'm going to be traveling. I should be back on the 19th, but I really want to go to the opening of this facility over in Groton.
Yeah.
So I have to get a hold of Jenna, and it is an open house for Neshoba Springs Recovery Center. 100 Boston Road, Suite E in Groton, and it looks amazing. On the flyer, the mission statement is there, the treatment approach, the different 12-step programs, list of conditions that are treated, their services, partial hospitalization program is offered, medication-assisted treatment, and they're going to have meditation rooms, serenity room, group rooms. It doesn't sound, or a list of conditions treated: substance abuse, alcohol, opioid, co-occurring conditions, anxiety, depression. So I think it's
Fantastic.
yeah. I mean, I didn't realize this was happening this fast, but it's so cool that this.
Is this place, are they like open and operating now, or is it?
Well, I think she said in this is their open house, November 20th. So
Very
people can go over
interesting.
and look at it.
Yeah.
And there is,
That's good timing.
November, yeah. I was gonna ask if maybe, I sent the flyer in, and it's in the email from Jenna, if, I don't know, could we post the brochure on our,
Yeah, I mean, I would think that we could,
I don't know,
because,
I haven't seen it anyplace else.
I don't know, I mean, you could email Jenna and ask her if there's any,
If there's
Reason-
any public, yeah,
yeah, to or not to. I mean, it would seem to me that if it's, well, unless it's an open house for, like, providers.
Yeah.
Or,
that,
um,
I didn't see there was
Or
that kind of a
clinicians or-
stipulation or whatever, but no, I don't see that. But, good to know.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like if it is kind of a general attendance thing, then regardless of what
Yeah.
the opioid abatement group ends up doing, it would be good
Yeah,
maybe for people to know that exists.
that there is,
So,
yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna attend and bring the new public health nurse with her.
cool.
So she had put it out there for people, and I was gonna, respond to that. I thought that was something cool.
That's the
And
19th of this month, right?
it's the 20th.
20th.
At, yeah, noontime, I think. And then that evening, there was the other, that went out to all of us.
Yeah.
That's a Zoom, and, that was for community.
Yeah.
Um,
I was gonna do that one.
Okay,
Because that was the one with the big survey that went
Yeah.
out to see like what
Yeah.
what do the towns need, what do they feel like they need
Yeah.
in their community. So yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
do that.
and then she's got another one, Health Equity Partnership launch, that's gonna be, on December 4th at 5:30. That's gonna be at the library. Due to the traumatic loss of the hospital, compounding existing community leaders went to work, would not only mitigate the damage, but make Neshoba Valley stronger. So it sounds like, Neshoba Health Equity Partnership.
And that's on the
That came in today,
Yeah,
December
maybe.
4th, 3:30 to 5:30. If that's, difficult for you.
Let's see.
Yeah,
What
let me
day of the week is it? Do you know?
What is the 4th?
That tends to matter for me more so than
Yeah,
the date.
it's a, Thursday.
Hey, that could be doable.
I think
Yeah, let's try to get one or the other of
Yeah,
us.
try to coordinate, yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
like
we'll
everything's,
figure out-
yeah, everything's happening at once, it seems. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all good stuff.
I know.
It's just-
they're a ball of energy
They've-
over there. They really
They've
are.
really done, such a great job,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. And I still can't believe they do it for the price they do it
I
for.
know.
That's
I know.
okay.
So
Yeah,
that's
more
it.
information, RSVP instructions coming soon. Good. Okay. Yeah, one or the other of us.
Yep.
can make it
Yep.
to that. Cool.
And I think our meeting is, the next opioid abatement meeting is this Wednesday.
Okay.
And I think it's just a formal, we've got the
Yeah, where
IMA,
is
we're gonna look
everything?
at it,
Yeah.
we're gonna, we're not changing anything with it. I think everything's
Yeah, I
together.
did talk to Jenna because it was on a Friday. She was trying to get it.
Couldn't talk to her.
No, it was okay. She called me and I was like, oh, thank you for reminding me. I needed to send you that, and because I had just forgotten to do it. And I asked her if this meant that people were going to have to re-sign, and she said no. It's like for their internal. It's that section of the agreement that refers to, something
Mhm.
about contacting the town at the contact information,
Right.
provided or whatever. So there's nothing that has to be re-signed again. We're good with that.
And she had mentioned that she's gonna start scaffolding back. And
Yeah.
eventually it would be Francis from Littleton and Brad from Harvard that were gonna take the reins, and it'll be a little more difficult to get together, over the two holidays, but after the first of the year.
Yeah, things should
Yeah,
kind of level out. Yeah.
so that's
That's
that.
fantastic. That group too did a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of energy out there in the world. It amazes me. Sometimes I just feel so tired of doing the same.
We used to have that energy, Pam.
Oh, I do sometimes. It's just that work energy right now is in a. Oh, man. Mm. All right, so that's good. We'll definitely talk before the 4th and figure out
Yep.
who's going to go to that one. And regulations. So you regulations. So tell me what you did. Is this the
That's the current version.
okay?
So
I have a copy.
here's a fun fact about the Board of Health regulations. They only exist as a PDF or on a floppy disk.
Oh my God.
So I have been very slowly retyping them into Word.
Oh my God.
Oh, I can get it to render a PDF into a Word.
I can do it. The formatting ends up some sort
Oh,
of
I know. Yeah, yeah.
disaster.
That, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
And the versions I have are so old. Like, I don't. I mean, obviously it was on a floppy disk. I don't know anymore.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
sure what version of Windows we were running.
Oh,
So
Wow.
that's why it looks like that. I retyped it. So now,
Oh my God, you retyped all this? That's incredible.
and then I sent it to you. So it's just a regular Word document. You should be able to edit it.
okay.
Ah,
And I can send them to you as well. But I figured I'd give you a nice hard copy that's nice and
Yeah.
clean.
that is
Um,
fabulous. So we definitely want to look at, do you have specific red lines that you're
yes.
interested
and
in? Okay.
Yes, and I did send those.
Did you put that in
Not in there, but I did.
file? Because I can kind of coordinate with Bridget too and see what she's got, and I've got some notes from the last time I looked at this.
Yeah, so I have a few specifics. I did make some edits as I was typing it, mostly spelling errors.
Oh, yeah.
Because those were not an issue, but
Yeah.
but like under definitions, under a butter, it says 300 feet,
Yep.
but everything else we have says 100 feet. So do we want 300 feet worth of abutters, or do we really only care about people who are essentially right next door?
Interesting.
Um,
Good question.
Yeah. Like I had changed, there's like a whole thing about reptiles and snakes
Yeah.
because they're animals, but those don't actually need a permit, but they're kind of listed under the animals that do need a permit.
Because they're exotic animals? Is
Yeah,
there a
they're-
difference?
Yeah, and the
Yeah, there's things under exotics.
exotics are regulated
own-
by the state, I think, too.
Yeah, sort of.
Let's see. Where do we talk about the snakes?
Exotics are listed under.
Do we even define exotics, or do we use the word?
Exotics refers to an animal not native to this region or country. And then keeping of wild or exotic animals is
Oh, I
section 7.
see. Yeah, okay.
And there's
So it
like,
refers
special
to the
things with
state.
that.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this now, because the state statutes would, like, I think supersede,
Yeah.
whatever we would have. But we wanted to just call people's attention to the fact that, yeah, there is a state
Yeah.
regulation on this, and this is like where you would go to find it. And then this one, I can't remember if I found this in some other town's animal regs, or if this was something I like found on like just the internet, that you can buy animals on the internet
Mm-hmm.
that are not, can't be legally, kept in your state or jurisdiction.
Mhm.
So that's the reason that's in here too, that just because you can buy it,
Right,
Doesn't
it
mean
doesn't
you
mean
should
you
have
can.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It
Yeah.
may still be,
Yeah, I think that was the whole problem. I don't know if you guys remember over the summer that monitor lizard that escaped in
I do remember that,
Yes.
yeah.
Not licensed, not allowed. You can't have it in Massachusetts.
Oh, he had nothing for it? Or?
and it was 5 feet long.
Yeah, it was big.
Where was
big.
it? What town?
Webster.
Yeah, it was somewhere.
Yeah, it was.
It traveled to Connecticut. Like, I was following it. I think it took like a month to catch. Like a 5-foot-long lizard.
Yeah, it was on the run for.
I
Well,
know.
on the run. I don't know. I think it might run in short
Probably,
spurts.
yeah.
I mean, it showed up in Connecticut, and then I think they
Wow.
finally caught it in like Douglas or something.
Can you imagine being out walking your dog and coming across that?
Terrifying.
Oh my god. Yeah. So
So
for the
that's-
monitor lizard fans out
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
just be careful though.
So what are you under, what did you,
So 100
Yeah, that is it.
so
100.
that's 100 feet, 50,
for the abutters.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we use the, application says 100 feet, everything else in the reg says 100 feet. So,
Oh, okay.
well, I think maybe the strict definition of an abutter is 300.
Yeah.
The Board of Health doesn't use that.
Yeah, we can just say abutters within. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
But the application already says 100.
Yeah, application,
Okay.
the assessor's application is for 100 feet for the Board of Health, like you can check Board of Health for 100 feet.
Oh, okay.
That was coordinated at some point.
Yeah.
What's the other things of like what to do with the list of abutters? At this point in time, we just collect them,
Okay.
but like, I should probably send letters out to the neighbors going, hey, your neighbor's interested in getting chickens.
That would be something to think about. Do we want to do that for a first? We have not gotten, that you're aware of, any chicken.
No, and I've had people who seem to take the abutters list and assume they're supposed to send the letter. So I've had a few who are like, I very
Yeah.
nicely told my neighbors. They don't really send letters. They usually just knock on the door. But
Yeah.
because
yeah.
part of it is also the applicant spends the money because it's $25 to get a certified abutters
Yeah.
list. They get it, and then I take it. And if, say, you guys ever have to have like a hearing for them, it
Yeah.
could be 6 years down the road,
Right.
and that list is useless.
Right. It could be no longer. Yeah.
So sort of look at what's the point of
Yeah.
that.
That's a good question. That is a really good question. What should we be notifying, or are there only certain things that we before had, like, chickens were a little kind of special? Do we want to do something different there? There is a rooster somewhere in my neighborhood. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I just hear it and go, oh, rooster's confused.
Yeah.
It's 2 PM. He's,
Yeah.
just woken up from his nap.
There's one up by Neshoba Park, and the same thing, it's in the afternoon.
Yeah. But I guess some people are really, and I guess if it was right outside my bedroom window,
Yeah.
maybe I
So-
would be.
There have been rooster issues in the past.
uh,
So the regs don't say you can or cannot have roosters.
Right.
But a rooster can become a nuisance. If it becomes a nuisance, then Mike, as the zoning officer, can send you a letter to go, please get rid of your rooster.
Oh, interesting.
So if it gets reported that it's a nuisance, Mike can send a letter because he's in charge of the nuisance bylaw, saying, hey,
Interesting.
But well, I thought the nuisance bylaw, when it comes to sound, was specific to, like,
And didn't it have decibels or something?
yeah,
No, it's-
nope, it's not. Whether it's
No.
an animal, like a dog barking all night,
yeah.
or like Pepsi used to go off and
Yep.
wake us up in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
anything that becomes, a concern for the public health.
That's how it's
And
worded.
it can, so it's a consistent noise, a loud noise, those little things.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Usually what has happened, like the last time, Mike just called Julie. And
Yeah,
Julie talked to him, and she knows
Yeah.
some place that takes roosters, and something happened. This couple ended up with 3. They did not want 3 roosters.
Oh.
I was just thinking, I think those are like more of an accident.
It's an
thing.
Yeah,
accident,
they
and
are.
as long, and it's sort of, when people ask, when they come in for the forms, I go, if you want one, there's a rule saying you can't, but think about where you live. because
Right.
they could become a nuisance for your neighbors, and you could end up with complaints or us with
We
complaints.
could even put something in here about that. Think about roosters, and they make noise, and be aware that, you know, there's a nuisance. I'll also ask Julie and Bridget too, if they have any thoughts on roosters, and, you know, should we just kind of point out to people, or, you know, should we tie something else to that? I don't know.
But at this point, I usually just tell them, you know, think about where you live. You know, if you're up on, you know, almost in Groton, and you have a rooster,
Right.
no one's gonna know.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of
But
think
if
it makes more sense to deal with it on a complaint
Yeah.
base if it becomes an issue, because we're not going to go out and
Yeah.
try to look at everybody's chickens to see what they're wearing under their dressing gowns. It's
No.
like,
Most people doesn't want one anyway, so.
yeah. Okay. Maybe that would make sense to say, you know, something about roosters are not prohibited. However, be aware. You know? Yeah. Okay, that is a good one.
Also, the whole thing about any body of water, surface water courses located within 100 feet of housing of the animals. That's under informal plot plan. We're still the permits. I didn't realize to check that or something, so I was wondering if maybe we should, any plot of land that obviously is near water should probably have conservation check it to make sure they're not in like the buffer zones and you're not putting, you know, animal waste in our waterways. Which I'm assuming was
An
the
interesting
point.
question too, yeah. It's probably different too if you've got 75 pigs versus one chicken.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it does make sense. So it's not just on your property, it's located within 100 feet of the housing for one or more animals. Good point. Very good point.
And
Oh yeah, and same thing with private wells too. That's where they're going to be kept.
And the other thing would be have Mike sign off on the plot plans too, because they do technically have to meet zoning if you put up a chicken coop.
Oh, really?
Okay.
They're considered an accessory structure.
Oh.
I think you treat them about the same way as a shed. So
Yeah.
But you can't put them on the lot lines. You can't. Probably don't want to put them right on your house.
Yeah.
And this would be for any new ones, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyone
yeah.
else's who's already got it.
Yeah.
This has doesn't this have something about not being able to have the thing like right on your property line or some? I think there's a setback thing in here, but I couldn't imagine that.
It just says must shall meet and receive zoning clearance.
Okay, all right, yeah, all right. Okay, yeah, that would be better to tighten that up then if that's the only thing.
And then,
Timing is okay still?
May is totally
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
I'd prefer that because we spend so much time with tobacco.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well staggered,
It's nice to
yeah.
have it staggered. Plus, a lot of people get chickens in like April.
Oh,
makes sense.
Easter chicks, like type thing, springtime chicks.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Tractor Supply
yeah,
gets
yeah.
them, so.
Yeah, I know. I always see the sign outside the Agway and stuff. Chicks are here.
But I would like to add a late fee.
Late fee. That's perfectly reasonable.
And where is that?
This is the end at 13.
Yeah.
The permit section goes on forever.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is just when it is, but we don't have a late fee, so.
Yeah.
I don't know how much we'd want that to be, but
Yeah, it does still make sense though to have such a fee. Keeping, so facilities.
and sort of the only other thing I really only looked at the permit section because that's the stuff.
Yeah, I got you.
The only other thing, that may want to be addressed, it says permits may be issued by the board's authorized agent. An authorized agent shows up a lot, but it doesn't specify who is the authorized agent.
Who is the
agents.
authorized
Is
agent?
Julie?
Yeah.
Is it Julie? Is it the barn inspector?
God, I
she
would think
Bridget?
it's Bridget.
Really?
I would think.
I would have thought it would have been Julie. She wears two hats.
Yeah, I know. Huh.
Because she has the barn book and, you know.
Does it say, is it under the permits for that?
It says it under number 15 in permits,
Ah.
Authorized agent.
but it does show up in a few other sections.
I wonder if we should even just take out the other, because they've never. I'll ask Bridget about that.
Yeah, and sort of under like enforcement as well. This regulation will be enforced by the Board of Health agent and animal control officer / inspector or
Yeah.
the Board of Health. But like, there's no like, how do they do that?
Right.
Like Julie has a ticket book, so she can write tickets to people, but Bridget can't.
Yeah, I gotcha. That makes sense. So, let's see. Is that in a separate enforcement? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and we might as well, because we always do, look at the fees.
Yeah.
Um,
Did we?
Because we did this in 2019, and I pulled, the good thing is I still have my files, so I'll check to see if they've updated, but I have a lot of like different towns' regulations
Yeah,
that I
what they're-
like kind of all pulled together, so I'll take a look at those too, and I'll also ask Bridget. And the permit fee is not in here, right? It's
No,
in the application.
It's in the application, and it says somewhere sort of like.
Is that one of those, there's a fee
And the
and...
board will vote on it every year. Or
Yeah.
And that's in the permit itself.
Yeah, the permit fee to keep animal and fowl shall be established, and may be amended from time to time, where the board.
Yeah, there it
Fee
is.
shall be posted. It's currently $30.
Okay.
I do have some. When I was doing the tobacco, I asked if they had any animal fees. Some people were $50. Some people were $5.
Yeah. Yeah. I seem to recall too, not everybody had like us, they don't have necessarily the
A lot of towns don't.
Yeah. Okay, great. I will take a look at this and see what I can get together for some red lines. I'll talk to Bridget and Julie. See what they have for
And I
input.
did send you the red line.
The red line. Good, thanks.
And for the permit application, I just added a section at the bottom for sign-offs. Because
That's a good
we
idea.
had a section for like Board of Health and
Yeah.
Safety, but right on
then-
the top
Oh, yeah,
or whatever.
then,
So
yeah,
just
then you can.
changed it.
Okay.
So
Do you have did you put a sign off on there for building?
Yeah, I put building, conservation.
Okay.
If we want, we can check water and taxes.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good, is that the, like if you owe the town anything else
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this is the.
Yeah, that would be. Oh, and the barn inspector, because Julie usually
Yeah.
goes to check it out before I bring it to you guys.
So should that not be on there?
I think she should sign it, going, it's okay.
Yeah.
And it could be
Yeah.
like a lot of things, like a lot of stuff I don't bring to the law department. I just call them, going, is this person on it?
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that if she doesn't have to physically sign it. If she just gives you an email or even
Just tell me.
on the
that they're
phone,
good.
yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, got it.
But as far as like, excuse me, like late charges, we had a little problem with that last year.
I still have 2 from May that haven't answered.
And how far did we get with the?
It's, what happens is because there is no late fee, so I can't send a letter saying, hey, you now owe more.
Yeah,
In
yep.
it's a little unclear of who can enforce, so like Julie will say, can you send a letter? And I'll send a letter, but
Yeah.
it should
Yeah.
really be Julie's, like,
Yeah,
it's unclear of who can enforce what.
but is that something that if we came up with like chronic
Mm-hmm.
tardiness on getting that into us, would that be something that would be inserted on this page?
I would definitely put it on.
So
that
they
page.
would see, because as of now, they don't.
No, if there would, I would update it.
Just
Go,
have
you
to-
know,
Yeah.
anything
Just have
after
to
this
agree.
date,
What it,
Yeah, that would make sense.
put in for late fee.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're up for renewal the next year and you still haven't paid for the previous one, then you get the letter that your animals have to go too. So,
okay.
I like that. Okay. If haven't renewed, no new permit.
Dogs.
Okay. You retyped this whole thing.
Oh, Sam, thank you.
So January 2019.
That was the,
That was the last update.
Yes. When I get into it and start reading the words again, I'm like, seems like it was just, yeah, not that long ago. Okay, great. I'll take a look. I'll do some research. Let me know if you take a look at yours, Trish, and you have any ideas of things that you want to add
no,
or
just,
remove.
most of it is just, like I said, the last page where the permit itself has to have those inserts, like what,
Yeah.
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 be clear. Not that it's gonna help that much, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
It might, because the number of them who are like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a week late.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Especially because it's
Yeah.
due the 31st and the board doesn't meet for another 2 weeks anyway, so.
Right.
But
yeah.
it is also
We're coming up on almost 6 months.
6 months.
Late.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's, so I have all their email addresses. So what I usually do is late March, I will send an email going, hey, you're all due at the end of May. Here's all the stuff, pay online, whatever. I get a whole slew, and then I wait like 2 weeks, and then I'll mail them out. Because, yep, I'll send them in the mail. And then I wait another couple of weeks, and then I email them again. And then I mail them again. And then I actually hit the point where I just and the number of them who like fill it out but don't pay, or pay and don't fill it out. It's really
Huh.
strange. I'm unclear as to what,
Yeah, that's just it's an
Like,
interesting thing.
because they're on the same page. Like it's on the same web page. It says apply here, pay here. With
Ah,
links. And they'll click one but not the other.
that's wild.
But I also have a couple of people who come January 30th, they just like, I'm already doing it. I'm like, okay, fine.
Oh, well, that's good.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's actually very good. I'd rather have that.
I'd rather have
that. All right, call log. So, yeah, we know with the page school.
Yeah.
And I will ask Bridget for an update about that the next time I talk to her. What about the beehive in the wall? You said you've gotten this complaint?
yeah, so she called, and I just thought, I know this. I've heard this before. I dug. I found it in the call log in January.
Same apartment? Same person? Hmm.
I think we have something going on.
Okay, gotcha.
Because I also got quite a bit of how, like, her sister keeps calling her crazy. And I went, okay.
I wonder if she's actually hearing a noise of something
Oh,
else.
she
She
says,
says there's swarming and there are bugs everywhere and she can see them.
Oh, does she actually see?
yeah.
Okay, so it's not just like a buzzing
Yeah, no,
sound.
it's a thing.
Gotcha.
And after she was done talking, I was like, oh, okay, well, that's terrible. I'm sorry you have a beehive in your wall. Like, and then as I was thinking, I'm like, oh, I think I've heard this before. And if I remember, it was a thing. Like, she kept trying to call Neshoba, but she couldn't work their phone tree, and then she'd get upset. So then she just drove down.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
You pass it on to Bridget.
I did.
Yeah.
I let Bridget know, and Bridget went, hi,
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a tough one.
It's very strange, and it's one of those of I don't know what to do. I just let them talk and try to
Yeah.
sympathize, and
Yeah, I know, because, perceptions are very real, so. And especially if it's something like a noise. I don't know about seeing the insects, but a noise can drive you nuts.
Yeah.
We had, ended up being a bat in our attic that, it must have been the blindest bat in history, because I was here, it was flying around and crashing into
Oh,
things.
you kept hearing.
And I would hear it, and I'm like, feel that? It's
Yeah.
driving me nuts. So,
I do know someone that did have bees in their wall.
there was
Mm.
bees in the wall of the library.
really?
Yeah, in the like front meeting room area,
Holy cow.
the big historical great room. I had a patron come out, and he's like, "I'm hearing something weird." And we stood in there dead silent, and then it was buzzing, and we put our ears against the sill.
Oh my
Hear them crawling in the wall. We're like,
Yeah.
well, we will be calling.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow. How did they even get in? From the
Yeah, they got
outside?
it from the outside. There was a little crack in
This
the
person
sill.
that I know was in a much older house and kept noticing them on the sills. They were always crawling around, and then it got to be more and more, then they heard the sound. And it was a much older house though. But that was in the older part of the library? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we all kept putting our ears against it, and you could just hear the.
Oh, that is so creepy. Oh,
It's kind of cool. Like, luckily, the entire table and that's pretty short, so I could see it.
oh, that's cool. Was it big? What is that?
In the wood part of the sill.
Oh, wow. They were working on that for a while, huh?
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Jeez. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not something I want to think about. All right, minutes. So we have minutes from the 7th, which is just you and me, Trish.
Yep.
And minutes are very nicely done.
Okay, this was from the
Yeah.
select
for the
board meeting. Make a motion to accept the meetings from Monday, October 7th of the hybrid session, joint meeting with the Town of Ayer Select Board.
I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. That one's done.
And then just look at this.
That can go. And
Nicest minute I've ever done.
also have minutes from October 20th.
20th. Mm-hmm. Amount of 170. Oh, yeah. Are you good, Pam?
Yep, I'm good.
I make a motion to accept the minutes from the Monday, October 20th meeting of the Air Board.
I second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Those done.
Oh, yeah.
And those can go back to Sam. Thank you. Tobacco permits. That time of year again?
We have 4.
How many do we have altogether? Yeah.
12 in the town, 12.
So I have Shaker Hills Country Club, All Town Fresh, Yotim Central Convenience, and the Vineyard.
Okay.
I do have the Family Dollar, but they haven't paid, so.
Yeah, okay. We'll do it the next one.
Can I just make a motion for all 4 by saying they're,
Yeah, as presented.
yeah.
However Steve always says.
I'd like to make a motion to grant permits to the following. Team Central Convenience on 30 Park Street. The Vineyard, 63 Park Street. All Town Fresh, 28 Harvard Road. And Shaker Hills Country Club, 146 Shaker Road in Harvard, Mass.
Okay, I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So, that's what I was gonna ask you. The Shaker, you go in through Ayer.
Oh.
So, because the address,
Their mailing address is that.
but
But
the actual club is
The
in.
clubhouse.
is
Did they
in
do it
Ayer.
by where the clubhouse is that, okay.
So
So
it
the
is
clubhouse is in
technically-
Ayer,
Yeah, okay.
but it doesn't have its own address.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember when they built that, it was like, you can go in this way.
Yeah, yeah. It is kind of right on the.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And here are the others. Thank you very much. We're down, what, 8?
Yeah.
Trash haulers.
Trash
Oh, are we with trash haulers? Wow.
We got 5. 5.5. We got one installing. So bring it up.
Okay.
So we have D&D Waste Removal, Wind Waste, Public Services, GW Shaw, and Waste Management.
Hmm.
Now, if I make a motion, do I have to say the addresses or just the
I don't
service name?
I think you can say the service name.
Okay. I make a motion to grant trash hauler permits to the following: D&D Waste Removal, Win Waste, W-I-N, Republic Services, GW Shaw and Son. Is that 2? No, that's
No.
1. Waste Management, and that's it. Why is that one so?
They have to give us a list of all their customers.
Ah. All right, I second that. All in favor?
Aye. So Waste Management must have the
largest amount of ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty do.
heavy duty.
The Public Services is pretty long, isn't it?
It is pouring out.
No, I drove today.
That one.
Bring all my outdoor plants in and I bring them here because I can't keep them in my house.
Is your cat?
Yes, you will eat them.
Oh,
They were, I think they're all poisonous. So
jeez. That's the thing about dogs. They don't climb.
No, they don't. I know.
No, he just
Wasn't, I'll have to ask you later. That was coming up. That bill. Rodenticides.
that was on the 27th of October.
Didn't hear anything.
It's
It is.
oh cow.
There's this GW shops is pretty big too.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
Bills and mail.
No bills, no mail.
No bills, no mail. I love it. All right,
Items.
upcoming meetings. I'm not aware of anything for the second meeting date, and that's one that oftentimes we don't have anyway. So I think we're good. I'll let you guys know if something
Yeah, I don't think anything.
emergency nature
Yeah.
comes up, but I think we're good until. So what is our December date? Just to confirm.
8th.
8th,
Oh, 8. Okay.
8th and 15th were the only two before Christmas week, so.
Yeah, so we can do the 8th and for the 8th. All right. I think items for upcoming, we'll probably have some more tobaccos and trash haulers. I will get some more information on the keeping of animals in fowl. And we'll see what new happens. You may have an update for us. Actually, we'll probably have updates from a couple of these meetings.
Yeah.
That, unless anything new comes up, I think is a pretty good goal.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned at 6:20.